Good morning, boys and girls. Today I'm going to do a little writing mini lesson with you. So as you can see, I have my name already written on my paper. I have my illustration. I also have all of our sight words listed over here to the side in case I need to refer to them. So I also think that's a great idea for you when you're writing at home. If you're able to have if you can write them out yourselves, maybe mom, dad, Grammy, or Grampy could help you, but having those close by always helps. Also, we have 2 new letters this week. I know that you're not here, but I'd still like to introduce them to you in case you need them this week, and especially when you're writing for today. So this is the letter G. The letter G. So for the letter G, we're pretending that water is going down a drain, and sometimes it makes a gurgle sound. So I take my hand like this and I say g, 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 as if the water is gurgling down the drain. Also, the letter D. The letter D. So D, we're pretending to play the drums. So I'm going to take my thumbs and I'm going to say d, 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 just like I'm tapping the drum. So that's a quick little introduction for our letters for this week, and likely review those again next week. So again, I have my name, I have my illustration, and you know the next step is to, I'm sure some of you will say it, label. So we do this every day when we're at school. So I think, and actually the last week that you were here, we were doing a lot of lists. So we're going to take it back to doing a little bit of writing. But you know that the first thing we need to label is ourselves. We have to be in our story. So I'm going to label me. So we should all know the word me in a snap. So remember, a snap means very quickly. I should be able to read and write that no problem. So I have me. And can you tell what it looks like I am doing in my story? I tried my best to draw a tennis racket in my hand, and then I drew the tennis court over here. So I've labeled me. I think I'm going to try to label tennis court. Now, I know usually when we are labeling, a lot of us are labeling the first letter or first sound that we hear when we say the words in our picture. But today I'm going to try to stretch the word tennis court and label more than just that initial sound. So when I say tennis, I'm going to start with that. So t, t, okay, I hear a T, 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 ennis, So I hear an E, ten, N, tennis, and I hear an S at the end. So I have tennis. Now I'm going to try court. Could be a C or a K. In this case, it's a C. K, or maybe an O. Core. We learned that one last week. Letter R. Core. T, t, t. And I hear a T at the end. Okay. And here I'm holding a tennis racket. So I could, look, I've already spelled tennis. So I'm going to write tennis racket. So I hear an R, k, k. Could be a C or a K, so it doesn't really matter. Rack, it. I hear an I, racket, t, and a T. So I've labeled me, tennis racket, and tennis court. So now it's time for me to move on to my words. I might choose another color here just to make sure that you can see it all right. So I think my sentence today, I'm going to use our new sight word. Some of you may have seen what I've written to mom and dad and Grammy and Grampy for this week. And our new word is play. Can you say that with me? Play. Good. So I'm going to try to use the word play in my sentence today. So I think I will write, I like to play tennis. So let's see. Again, I have all my sight words close by so I can refer to them if I need them. But I know that one in a snap, and we know the word I should always be uppercase. In between every word, there should be a finger space. So I like. I have like close by, L-I-K-E. Now I'm going to go back and reread after I've written a couple words to make sure I don't miss anything. I like to You should know that one in a snap as well. I like to. I like to, my next word will be play. So if I look at the word play, this one's new to us, so you should, sorry, I'm trying to get this off for us. We should have this one close by if we need it. So let's look at that carefully. We have P-L-A-Y. And we know a lot of times that our sight words are often very tricky to spell because they don't always sound the way we think that they do. So I'm gonna try my best. P-L-A-Y. I like to play tennis. So I'm gonna try my best again to stretch that word. Tennis. Now, can you read my sentence with me? I like to play tennis. I think I have all my words there that I need. And do you remember what comes at the end of a sentence? A period. Excellent. So I would love if you were able to today to write with whoever is home with you, whether mom, dad, Grammy, Grampy, maybe you have a babysitter, and try to also use the word play, our new sight word, in a sentence today, and write and illustrate a story for me. So if you're able to, I'd love to see it. So if you can take a picture and maybe mom and dad can send it to me and I will post it. So again, thank you. Miss you guys.